Piece 海賊無双3へーはー
Pardon me one quick second, folks. Yo, Jacob! It's good to see everybody here. Just editing a photo of mine because I'm in the process of learning how to add myself in my thumbnail so my images can be a little bit more personalized, you know? Oh, sweet! First person here, my first stream of the decade, and also the first like of the decade, ladies and gentlemen! It's about to get real up in here, let's get it on! First off, let me turn this phone on silent because Jarvis is always coming in telling me, "Excuse me, there's a message for you." But let's play some One Piece because we are no longer in the ballpark of waiting for next year to get more info or waiting for One Piece Pirate Warriors 4 to come out next year. It is now this year, which means in March we're going to be getting One Piece Pirate Warriors 4. And I figured why not start the decade off by playing one of my favorite games. And, you know, just mess around with a couple of characters. I've been working on a couple of builds that have been really working for a lot of characters, from Marco to Moria. I still got a bunch of other characters to make builds for, because I am going to make videos, separate videos for all of them. But I'm just working on these builds for these characters right now. And I'm seeing which builds work, especially on Nightmare Law, because I know people still play this game, and sometimes for most it can be a little bit jarring going to Nightmare Log and getting murked by a whole bunch of people, but I'm taking this time to actually make builds for everybody, so that way anyone, anywhere can be able to use any one of these characters, from Moria, who pretty much a good chunk of people call one of the worst characters of this game. I made him kind of tanky and made it so that he can actually be viable in Nightmare Log. So I'm working on doing that for everybody, and eventually, you know what? Let's actually try and work on Doflamingo a little bit. Even if I do builds here, I'm still gonna make separate build videos in this. Is Whitebeard in this? You better believe Whitebeard's in there. Is that a request to have some Whitebeard gameplay? Because I never actually tried my tanky, destructive Nightmare Log build that I've been making for certain people. But I wonder how... Like, we've seen the demos for Pirate Warriors 4 on its character selection screen and everything. But I'm going to be making builds for... I've already made a build for Marco. Doflamingo was one of my favorite villains ever. He's mine as well. He went from being like this laughing jokester type character early on. Then he became pretty much one of One Piece's most hated and yet at the same time loved characters. Kind of like Handsome Jack. Now, the only downside to using this build for a maxed out character is you don't have the benefits of the occasional level up. So even if your health gets really low, you should probably try and invest in skills that make it so... Well, I need to unlock all the rest of the spots that are around here. And just for you to get a sense of size differentiation, this is how big Whitebeard is, and you can pretty much see a good chunk of the map. I'm going to play as Whitebeard, but I just wanted you guys to see that. So, okay, so you guys recognize... You guys paid attention to how big he was in comparison to the map. Now let's go to Choppa and just see how big he is. in comparison to the actual Nightmare Log map itself. Have I seen the Handsome Jack is Alive theory? I have not. Okay, you see here? Everything is slightly smaller due to Chopper being such a small individual. Yo, CJ, what is going on, man? But yeah, the difference to scale is going to be real, which makes me wonder if you're playing co-op with somebody in Pyro Warriors 4 where one person is Chopper and the other person is Kaido or Big Mom. How is that going to work? How are you ever going to be able to see the other person? Because we've seen the scale of like Big Mom and Kaido in comparison to their very own size. And I'm just wondering, will you be able to ever see Chopper outside of the name that is inevitably going to be hanging over the person's head to let you know where they are? I'm just wondering. But we have like 5 more people we need to unlock, so let's go ahead and get Kuma. And then let's go ahead and try out this build that I've pretty much been putting on everyone, save for a couple of skills that make them kind of OP in their own right, like selective skills, like skills that are only specific to Hancock. That's what I put on here. But let's get rid of all this. So the build I go with is Hero's Strength, Hero's Body, Leader's Strength, Leader's Body, so I can get a double dose of attack and defense. And then the last 2 are pretty much your own prerogative. If it's like a slow attacking character that can really get knocked out of their combos, then I highly advise you add Grit in there. But if they're not, then you can put any other skill that suits your fancy. Me, I'm going to put Conqueror's Power, so whenever I use Conqueror's Haki with Whitebeard, then it's a bit more effective on all the other people. And I'm going to put Shipwright's Wisdom so I can easily get rid of all those pesky shields. And this build is actually pretty strong. Not only are you getting a boost from attack from taking over zones, but you're also getting a boost in attack from 500 kills. And whenever you get 500 kills, your defense increases, and whenever you clear out a zone, your defense increases. So by the time you're at least at, 1,000 or maybe 2,000 KOs, then your defense and your attack is very high. And if you're clearing out zones very quickly, then those work as well. So let's give it a try. Nightmare Log is a perfect place for me to test my builds out because everyone is so strong. If you go in Dream Log, you can't really get too much of a good example from it because it's still relatively easy, even on the 100 level DLC missions. Didn't Enerus convince people he was God? Yep, he did it for the entirety of everyone on Skypiea. I'm seeing all these air combos and it's just making me wonder, how are these combos going to work for when Whitebeard's in Pyro Warriors 4? Because you know he's in there. And I believe these little smaller bases, I'm still trying to confirm, they also count as full-on bases as well, so they count towards your bonus. Of course, if I'm wrong, then, well, you're not getting any benefits from it. Now, notice that my health goes down a considerable amount. But as the kills increase, And as the zones get taken over by me, my attack is going to get to the point where even these regular fodder enemies, yeah, they die in just one hit. Alright, I'm going the wrong way. Whitebeard, one of the strongest characters in this whole game, where he literally has no bad combos. And Mihawk's gone. And I didn't even need Diamond Joseph. Alright, clear out this zone. And it makes me wonder, this attack alone, where I just send a shockwave out, wrong move, my bad. Where I just send a quake out, it has considerable distance. So it makes me wonder, with the increased hitbox and ranges for attacks in Pyro Warriors 4, just how much further and how much destructive are Whitebeard's combos going to become. Sorting out my carpet, my bed. It's the time when people who praise games, so dumping on them saying why they had them. You don't even need to fully charge this. Like, look at that! Plus, you get a little bit of healing every now and again. Alright, hit 2000k, so my defense is at the point where I don't need to worry about getting hit too much. Saw it happen to Jedi Fallen Order, so many people are hating on it now. I don't know why, it's a fantastic game. People find any reason to hate on good games. The only downside to having certain allies is sometimes having allies just completely mess up your combos. Free healing right there. When they drop them barbecues, oh, it's a done deal. Did I fire off any fireworks last night? Nope. Had a New Year's Eve service at church when I was in charge of the music. And we just came home and we went to sleep because I was incredibly tired. Look at that! I hit Luffy all the way from back there. Luffy, Whitebeard is one of the best characters of this entire game. He has the best ranges, and with this build I'm using, I mean, come on. I may have to try this on the World Government Mega Showdown just to see how strong this actually is, because that's one of the hardest missions. Like, I'm getting to the point where my combos are almost one-shotting these captains. Like, all it took was just one hit from a regular combo to take him out. After I did the regular combo. Maybe I'll switch out Conqueror's Power for Coercion, so that way enemies can be knocked back even farther. Lucci has appeared on Spandam's orders. Spandam, you pretty much sent the wrong person for this job because this is Whitebeard. What did you think was gonna happen? He's gone. Lucci is gone. And I'm not even at the maximum number of KOs. I don't even know if these skills have a limit, because they stack. But I don't know to what extent they stack. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna put Coercion on here. All I know is whatever type of meat that they have from One Piece where it's like half the size of an actual person, I kind of want to try that myself. We'll save that last zone for last after we take down Kuro. Has my health gone down any? Have I been hit? You know what? Let's actually let myself get hit just to see how high my defense has gone. Okay, regular enemies barely do anything. Captains only do minuscule damage. Don't kill him, I actually want him to hit me. Intentionally. See, even regular fodder enemies are not doing enough for me to be worried. Alright, we're at 4,000. I want to take down that last base. You better believe Lucci didn't have any chance. I wonder if I can do the same thing for Shanks. And seeing as how Shanks is the only one who can use all versions of Conqueror's Haki, I mean all versions of Haki as he's the only character that can use it all. because his sword getting covered in red is, I guess, a representation of him using Haki on his sword. Then you have Observation Haki that slows down everything. Then you have Conqueror's Haki, which he can use in either his combo or when his Kizuna Drive goes over. Can I do a Vince McMahon impression? Especially if you remember how he sounds. Oh, it's been a while since I heard the voice of Vince McMahon. I've seen him walk down the walkway like that big old stocky, yeah, I'm big, I'm bad, what are you gonna do about it? Sort of walk. But I haven't heard him speak in a long time because I haven't actively searched for his voice. But I'll have to do it when I get the chance. Alright, let's see how much of a boost we can get if we hit. Oh, you're gonna... With that one combo, I took one whole bar off. That bar's gone. Let's hit him, and then let's get the super in there. Let's see what a level 2 super can do. Let's see if it's strong enough to take his whole bar out. Nope, it was not enough. Regular combos was not enough. See, when it comes to ending bosses of a certain zone, they sometimes get boosted in their attacks. But it's not enough. I hope that Roger is playable in 4 or whatever One Piece video game is coming next, even as DLC. A lot of people, well, one person was saying, well, never mind, because it was more of a troll post, so I'm not even going to go down that road. But it'd be interesting if they got Roger. But then again, we'd have people complaining about, we've never even seen him fight. Why is he in the game? We don't know what his abilities are. We don't know how strong he is. Why is he playable? Same people that had a problem with Shanks being a playable character in this game. We don't know nothing about Shanks. We don't know his strength. We don't know how he fights. All we know is he fought with Mihawk, but they put Shanks in the game, then they gave him Red Lightning. Oh my goodness, that is so bad. So I'm pretty sure people would have their own problem concerning that. Alright, Whitebeard, obviously strong with this build. Especially if you're diligent about it, you probably will never have to worry about your health ever getting in the yellow. That only happened to me because I wasn't really paying attention, and I was just seeing how strong this build could actually be. So, let's try somebody else. So Shanks is 84. I have not used Ace in a while. Let's see if I can use him. One thing I noticed that I tend to do a lot is with Logia characters, I always had like stylish on so they can be in their Logia forms, but now I see that it is not really a necessity. Ooh, perfect matchup. Ace versus Garp. I did not plan this at all. Let's go with Ace's Strong World. A level 69 Ace, versus a level 100 Garp. Sounds about right. Alright, so let's try that same thing again. The same build, but instead... Okay, hero's body, leader strength, leader's body. Alright, coercion this time. Where is coercion? Coercion! Here we go. Now, let's see. Which would be a good one for Ace? Increase damage when attacking an enemy with their elemental weakness. I don't know if this means that using an elemental type character will do more damage if you have the skill on. Increase the duration of status effects on enemies. Let's try it. I might as well give it a try and see what'll happen. Actually, you know what? No. I'll try that another time. Right now, to get the most out of Ace, I need quick charge for his moves, so that way I can get them punched out faster. At least with Roger, we've seen at least one or two of his named attacks in the canon so far. And I still can't wait for that chapter. I know a lot of people have already read it. Chapter 967. I haven't read it yet because I'm waiting for it to officially come out on the Viz site. But probably work on Sabo next.
相変わらずの毒舌だな、ハンニャバル。だが、その無礼な態度はいただけん。
Actually, let me check. Which moves can be charged? I'm pretty sure all of them can be. That can't be. Would Ace be stronger than Luffy now? Well, that all kind of depends. That all depends on... I mean, if Ace lived, I wonder if he would have learned from his mistakes in thinking that Logias were invincible and that he's never really had to worry about getting hit because he's a Logia. I wonder if he would have learned to use Armament Haki along with his Logia form. Because have we ever officially no, yeah, we have with Smoker. But his Devil Fruit power is already powerful. It just makes me wonder how much powerful would it be if he incorporated Armament Haki into that.
貴様を捕らえれば戦争すら起こりかねんわ。
大宴会ブランキーラディカル限定すっごく社長になりたい。あ、間違えた。すっごく痛い。向かってくるやつは逃がさねえ。進化知らない。
One thing I like about Ace's moveset is that you can delay the move and then change direction mid-combo just in case they escape you, because not a lot of characters can do that.
どうも、お取り込み中失礼。
Alright, let's take over some zones and see how strong Ace can get.
やった。これで私が所長だ。あ、間違えた。いや、いいんだ。所長のハンニャバルが。あ、違った。副所長のハンニャバルが手伝うぞ。俺の火は全てを焼き尽くす。つまりは無双の能力ってことだ。
Oh, no you don't, Gop. Head him off at the pass. You barely cry at shows, but Ace and Caesar's death made you cry. The theme to Caesar's death is stellar. Oh, you think you gonna get me with another cannonball? You crazy. Yo, Eric! Get back here, Grandpa!
人間のマークを背負ってんだ。負けられねえよ。覚悟はいいな。今ならどっちが強えかな。エース。あ、私が頑張らなくては。進化知らない。進化知らない。男にはやらねばならない時が。
Also, rumors of Maul DLC in Fallen Order. Oh, really?
悪いな、ジジイ。ここで止まるわけにはいかないんだ。
That's certainly interesting. Hey, there's Sabo! Now, if only we could get Luffy. No! I need Whitebeard! Because if I get him on my crew and save him, then I can get invincibility when I use him as a crewmate for a Kazuna Drive. So let's see if we can grab him before Whitebeard kicks the bucket again! There we go. Sabo coming in with that clutch. All right.
プロの仕事を見せてやる。
この地は海軍が制圧した。
やられちまった分は後できっちり返してやるよ。
That Saint Elmo's fire is a really good air move to keep you out of harm's way. Plus, it has pretty good range, too. Alright, got the hero power for Sabo. Now, I need to go rescue Sabo. Hold on, brother, I'm coming!
覚えてきな。
Well, I don't need to rescue him, it just says he was in trouble. Perfect crowd!
無念だが撤退する。無念だが撤退する。
Free health. Alright, that knockback has been cleared, and I got Whitebeard! Let's go ahead and take over these zones before Garp shows up.
俺の爪は決して折れない。
Oh, Marin Dendenmushi! Gotcha. Now, if only I could have gotten Luffy to join me in this fight. Ooh, meat!
人間の首は取らせねえ。俺は親父を海賊王にする。最高の名声はお前のものだ。エース。
I really hope they make something that increases the range for some attacks, because not every attack from every character reaches a long distance. Like, Ace's moves are good, but not every single one of them are good for long distance fights.
このままやられるわけには。ここは俺たちが解放した。
Alright, Garp is right there. We don't have as high a kill count as we did for others. Oh snap! Garp, don't you even dare to get close over there! I really do need to keep him from getting overly close because it'll actually count him as going inside even if I never let him go inside. It's done that before and I actually lost a mission because of that. Get back, Grandpa! Whitebeard's here! You guys ain't winning!
聞きやしねえってのに。
さすがは俺の息子だ、エース。
I love the dialogue in between them.
けしかんの。エース、任せておけ。
Time slows down for everyone but you. That's because I got Whitebeard on my team. So during the entire duration of me being stylish with Whitebeard on my team, everything slows down to a crawl.
大宴会
wonder if they finally got wise and started selling Den Mushis, or at least an app for cell phones that had the face variations and special ringtones. It'd be cool, because I have the sound of Den Mushi as my ringtone, but when I pick it up, I don't get the gotcha. I don't get that, even though I would love to have that. Cannot let him get close. Good chunk. I may need to work on Ace a little bit more. Is One Piece power scaling quite weak compared to literally every other anime? Yeah, they are. Sure, you got ridiculously strong people, but we see them as ridiculously strong because we know what type of environment it is. So with One Piece, we know that the average person... Get over there, Grandpa. Got you again. But the power scaling for One Piece in comparison to other anime is relatively weak. Because you have Luffy, who we see as ridiculously strong, can crater towns with like his Gear 4. And we have Kaido, who's beyond powerful. Yet in comparison to certain characters like, oh, I don't know, I guess near the ending of Naruto Shippuden, where everyone is just throwing out Rasengans that can destroy entire mountain ranges, and then you got people from space that can literally transcend all forms of actual physics and reality. In comparison, One Piece is actually quite low on the power scaling tier. We just see them as powerful from our view because we understand the level of power in the entire world that we see. So for instance, we know that admirals are very, very powerful. But if you paired up an admiral versus, oh, I don't know, someone from, what's a good one? Maybe like One Punch Man. A lot of high tier characters in that show are pretty much planet busters. Or if you just paired up any person that is has a power scaling lower to that of Dragon Ball, where literally half the entire cast is nothing but planet destroying individuals. And that's just like Goku's team. We haven't even touched into the realm of, I don't know, Jiren or the Gods of Destruction or Zeno. They are around like Galaxy or even universally strong. That one, Jason, it's good to see you. Wow, I got a lot of people in for the start of a stream of the first of the year. 8 people. But that's not a lot. It is to me. Good to see everyone here. Hope you all had a wonderful New Year's. I'm gonna let you guys in on a little bit of a secret. I am highly tempted to call out from work today. I am ridiculously tempted. Everyone else is off from work, but I still gotta go in for whatever reason. How would One Piece compare to Dragon Ball Super in terms of what? Like power scaling? Then One Piece would definitely be weaker. Alright, let's try out a new character. Alright, we tried out Ace. I still need to work on his build a little bit more so he's not getting hit as often. May trade out that pinpoint skill for Grit so I can actually pull off my moves without getting tossed around so much. Marco, he's fine. He's got auto healing with his first special. Plus, he's very good when it comes to airborne combos, which kind of trivializes a lot of things. I've been meaning to try out Jinbei for a while, so
確認は済んだようだな。
let's see if I can build him to a stable degree where he's viable on all accounts. Different shows have very different power scales. There is no good way to compare. Exactly. It's hard to, you know, kind of judge the scaling of power in between different animes because different animes operate on different levels of realism. In One Piece, you got people who can, you know, work their bodies down to superhuman levels, and yet they're just regular humans. Then you have people that are in Dragon Ball who are regular humans, yet they somehow learn the ability to fly and shoot energy out of their hands, or transform into different things. So there's a lot to take into consideration if one's trying to compare one anime's power to another's. So it's kind of tricky. I'd say Demon Slayer's power scale is really similar to One Piece. I need to start watching Demon Slayer. That's another anime that I'm going to start this year and actually watch through. Then I'm gonna do the same for Fire Force, and then I need to actually start season 4 of My Hero. So needless to say, I have a lot of catching up to do, but since it's the first of the year, I have a lot of time on my hands. It's sad how Krillin would body Luffy. When you think about it, in comparison to everyone else, Krillin is the strongest human on the planet. Because he's normal. He's normal. He's only a normal human, yet he's stronger than Yamcha. Dr. Stone, I need to start that too. Because out of every human on that Goku knows, it's always Krillin that he calls in first. So Krillin is pretty much the strongest regular human. Then you got Piccolo, but he's like an alien. Then you have the Saiyans, but they're aliens. Then you have Android 18, but, well, she's an android. So you got a lot of different people on Team Goku and everybody else. So essentially, Krillin's the strongest human. So in a way, I feel like Krillin could give Luffy a run for his money. But in the manga, Jiren struggled to fight against Roshi. That's cause Roshi knows that rope-a-dope. It's been a long time, Jiren. But by calculations, this old hermit still has few tricks up his sleeve. Alright, so let's do the same thing for Jinbei. Hero's body and strength. And let's go for grit. And blood factor, because me dousing people with water makes it easier for me to injure them. Mostly because experience and could see and eventually work out his moveset, something like that. Kinda, yeah. Alright, where are you, Grit? Don't you run from me, Grit. Oh boy, I am so excited for this year. It's gonna be amazing. I'd say Vinland Saga is my favorite new anime this year in case you have time for it. Oh, I've seen clips of it. Some of them people are ridiculous! Like in terms of tanking ability and superhuman skill, or at least as close as one could get to superhuman, the people is ridiculous. Karasagawara Seiken! Trying to see how. Sorry about that.
こんなところで悔しい。大軍相手でも関係ないわい。わしはもう七部会ではないからの。
I was really focusing on taking Tashigi down. It's been a while since I actually played as Jinbei, so I need to get reacquainted with him. My apologies there.
すいません。少し休んできます。
始めよう。
So one thing I like about Jinbei is that his moves that cover an enemy in water, it essentially makes them even weaker. So as soon as that little blue effect is on them, they take a lot more damage.
消すことにしやしょ
いいだか。銀義を通すまでわしは引きはせん。ほら、強いのね。
読み違えちまったんです
Okay, what would I play? Let me see what you guys have been saying. What would I place JoJo's Bizarre Adventure in regards to power scaling, defense overall durability, and the like? Well, we've seen them withstand attacks that would kill normal humans, and that's because of their stands. Like, how many people you know can stop their heart at least for a short while and then come back? Or, you know, get stabbed or sliced into multiple times with no permanent damage unless they actually die. Okay, let me actually get serious here. Yeah, I'm actually getting hit pretty hard here. If I could just get a little bit of level up for Jinbei, would be nice.
関係ないわい。わしはもう
Oh, I took out Fujitora, now Mihawk's on my side. Kind of wondering who would have been the better of the two. A person who can summon meteors, or a person who can summon slashes from the sky. Because that's what their hero power is once I get it maxed out.
まとめて相手してやる。
And there's Doflamingo. Not sure what you mean by #1 trending in the world. It was trending on Twitter, and it's probably the most famous new show this year. Yeah. It was trending because a lot of people were thinking it was going to beat out One Piece as the best-selling manga of the year, but One Piece still beat it out.
見事と言っておこうか。それはまずいみたいだな。
No Mihawk!
もう七部会はやめたんじゃ。何の遠慮もいらんの。
Can Jinbei do the Vagabond drill in this game? Yep, it's actually his second skill. Hold on, let me show you.
戦はひよっこじゃ。
Vagabond drill! And now Doflamingo is stunned. I wonder why that last hit doesn't do too much damage to him. Doflamingo getting beaten by whale sharks.
前にやられるとは思ってもみなかった。
Give me that health, man.
わしの相手ではないの。
If Doflamingo is defeated, this game is rigged. Well... And there's Tashigi. But let's go ahead and clear out some of these other zones. Oh, no problem at all. During this year, going forward, I might start to stream on Twitch to see how that goes. I don't know if I'll get the same following on Twitch as I do on YouTube, but hey, nothing ventured, nothing gained.
ここはわしが取った。これで楽になるはず。
任務がやりやすくなる。
Kobe! Hold on, Kobe, my man, I'm coming. Don't die on me, Kobe!
こんなところで終わるなんて。
Kobe,
何人
Kobe
倒れようと
Kobe,
俺には
Kobe. Woo, powwow!
救援ありがとうございます。
Okay, I need a level up right here. I need it right here.
ボビーじゃダメだ。行きます。毒式報酬。
Yeah! There's that clutch!
個人空手の真髄は水の制圧。生物は水の塊。こんな相手も敵じゃないわい。
これ以上は許しません。
Alright, we're supposed to be beating Tashigi. Yo, Psycho, good to see you here.
制圧だ。
Okay, we gotta go ahead and defeat Tashigi now.
あるようじゃのう。その力、仁義のために使うんじゃ。サメ肌小艇。
やめなさい。
終わった。
Okay, that did considerable damage. We're gonna beat her before the time runs out. Come here, Tashigi. I'm gonna beat your own crew with you. Alright, now the damage isn't as substantial now that my hits and my zones control are gone up. Braikan! Oh, we're still fighting. Oh, I thought that was the end. I was wrong. Leaves me enough time to try and grab those last 3 zones so I can get the maximum output for damage.
このくらいで値を上げたりはしませんか。
納得やろう。さっさと所長の座を副所長に明け渡せ。
相変わらずの毒舌だな、ハンニャバル。だが、その無礼な態度はいただけ。
Come at me all at once. Alright, let's help out Hanya Bell. Downside to the shark move is that it goes out farther, so if it goes out of bounds, it's not going to collide with the wall and allow you to get a free hit in. And for some odd reason, my health was still decreasing, even though he was defeated. I was still draining health out. Is it stuck behind that wall? Okay, okay, Monet, I see you. And he's down. Alright, so we got help from Kobe. Let's get help from Mihawk. Oh snap, she has Hancock on her side now.
限りわしは止まらん。
強き者よ、見事だ。貴様ほどの力を持つ者は世に何人もいまい。
みんなここで諦めてはダメだ。
Alright, it doesn't show.
見させてもらった。
Oh no, Monet!
海峡
Oh, she's fighting Hancock, isn't she?
もうたくさんじゃ。この上はわらわの手で消し去ってくれる。
Monet ain't about to go nowhere.
もう渋滞はやめたんじゃ。何の遠慮もいらんの。
あなたのおかげで助かったわ。
Even an empress can't stand the power of Fishman Karate!
ここは見逃してほしい。わらわの美しさに免じて。
わしは政府には海賊嫌いの海賊で通っとるからな。
さすがですね。
Alright, so I already partnered with Kobe, I already partnered with Monet, now let's partner with Mihawk so I can get the maximum number of people helping me the next time we go into a Kizuna drive.
5000枚だ。
So let's take out this last zone, and then we'll take down Tashiki and win. V is odd to get the hang of, but I like him. I like V because he helped me get the maximum style ranking. In the very first time I played him, I got the maximum style ranking. I probably won't ever get that high again, but I'm very grateful that V helped me accomplish that. Because that's a ranking
貴様らの命と引き換えだ。
That's a ranking I haven't been able to achieve in any Devil May Cry game I played. I got like a smoking style
ここはわしが
in like the demo of DMC5, but I wasn't able to. Did y'all just steal my zone? How dare you?
なんとか
Have I done any more of V's interesting and cool looking taunts or executions in DMC5 lately? Any favorites so far? Well, I love the fact that although it's taken me some getting used to, executing multiple enemies in quick succession, oh, that is a perfect rank. Get out of my zone! It's a perfect way to get that that stylish ranking up. One of my favorite ones is... You know, I haven't really paid too much attention to for one to stick out to me. Plus, I haven't played DMC since the last stream of last year. I can say it's last year now.
縄張りの守備に当たります。
So I may have to pick it up again. But I kind of like all his taunts.
5000枚だ。
Let's clear out some of these guys. Alright, supposed to be using Mihawk. Go right back into it again. Use the weakness of my allies to fuel my power.
所長になります。じゃなくてありがとうございます。
巨人空手奥義。
旅ラユ行きます。毒式。
射程範囲だ。
フライカン。
And Tashigi, I still need to reduce her bar down a little bit. This move actually does really, really well. It's good for crowds and is good for singular damage against enemies. This move is good, but if you try to hit an enemy into a wall, then it just leaves not only you open, but it actually doesn't respond to like wall boundaries. Oh, look at that level up clutch. I can be reckless now. Why are you running, Tashigi? Why are you running? I wonder what new memes are going to be made this year. Not that I searched them out, but... Did she just run over to where I was? Am I planning to do the live reaction for One Piece 967? Yes, I am, but I'm waiting for it to become official on the Viz site. Because as much as I want to read that chapter as soon as possible, I kind of want to wait for the site to release the official translation. I know a lot of people have problems with Viz, but me personally, that's kind of what I want to go by. Plus, I want to be a man of my word, because I made a video saying that I was going to be reading it from... Wow, I actually got her stunned on one of the whales. But I want to be a man of my word and stick to what I said before by saying I was going to read it from the official site from Viz. And I can't go back on what I said. I can't be a man of my word, because otherwise, how can I be trusted? Got Triple S with V and Nero in Bloody Palace recently, in a level wave, but not as a whole yet, as I've yet to get beyond 25 for now. But yes, the chapter is going to go live on January 6th, which is this upcoming Sunday, so I will be reading it then. I know a lot of people have already read through it already, but I kind of want to wait, because I don't want to read like just early copies and then when I do my reflections, which I actually forgot to do yesterday. Wow, I forgot. My apologies, everyone. I need to do that then. That just dawned on me. I missed doing the reflections yesterday, but then again, I was really busy from like 10 to 6. So it made it very difficult for me to do my reflections. Wow. I am so sorry, everybody. I need to do that. But at least we did pretty good with Jinbei. All this talk of One Piece, and that never crossed my mind to do a reflections for today. Alright, bounty's gone. Time to switch over to someone else. But you say no rush though. Oh, don't worry, I'm not gonna rush. I want to make sure that when we read through it, well, when I read through it, it'll be official. So that way I'm not flip-flopping between early chapters that are scanned and translated and the official ones that are written out and it says something completely different or misconstrues certain things. And it's 1:15. Yeah, I need to do my reflections. I can't, if I miss one day, then I'm just going to get comfortable and not doing them other days. So I need to stick with what I was doing before. So, let's see. Who should we work on next? I am up for suggestions. And while I wait on you guys, I'm going to look through and see what chapters I did in December to ensure that when I do my reflections. that I go off of the number that I've done already. I think changing to the official release is the correct move. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. I know a lot of people like to read it early, but I rather read the version that we get not only officially translated from the place that publishes the manga, but to ensure that what we get on paperback manga, which I've been collecting, is the same thing, so that there's no confusion or misconstrued information. Not many people like the idea of switching over to Viz, but that's something that I'm doing, and that's something I'm going to stick to. I know a lot of people were kind of used to me doing these reactions on Fridays, but then after transitioning to Sundays, some people got to wait a little bit longer, and people who read it early, the danger of being spoiled about what happened in the chapters when you have to wait until the official translation, it's high, but I feel like it's worth it when I get to see it correctly written. Robin? Huh. Well, that's one that I haven't played, Frankie or Hancock. Okay, so Collegial said... Wait, did I say that in Rain? Collegial? Collegial 24? Please tell me I said that right. If I said it wrong, please correct me. Okay, so we got the normal one, Annie's Lobby. Annie's Lobby with a mix of All Sunday, Kimono, New World, Samurai Warriors Kaihime, Dynasty Warriors Zinkai, and Dressrosa. Let's go with Dressrosa.
うまくいくといいわね。
You know, this would be a perfect matchup. I see Sanji right there, and since I'm playing as Robin, it means that he can't hurt me. Which actually gives me a bit of a bonus against fighting him. I wonder if they'll stick with that in Pirate Warriors 4.
うまくいくといいわね。
But I'm sorry, I digress. I'm droning on. But after I'm done with this stream, I'm probably going to do another one where we go over the chapters that we read before in December. I apologize for those who are used to me doing it on the last day of the month. I was just so busy, but I'm going to correct that mistake and make sure we start it off right going forward. I don't really need Grit because her attacks really leave little openings for people to surround her all that quickly. So, Final Blow, Sneak Attack, greatly extends the amount of time enemies are stunned. Let's put Brute Strength back into there. Because once I get all the zones back, once I clear out all the zones, I'm pretty much only going to be getting attack boosts from KOs. So if there's any way for me to increase her ability to stun people, then I'll take it.
負けられない。この一戦だぞ。何があっても。
よー行きましょう。
The GI is supposed to sound like he. So Colegio. It's in Spanish, so don't worry, everyone is unsure how to read it at first.
ますよね。45度。
Wow, I have white beard. I have Blackbeard on my team. How does that even work? Hey, there. Come in and say hi.
What's up, Facebook, man? What's going on? How y'all doing?
Oh, this ain't Facebook. This is
YouTube fam. Hey, what's up?
Hello, everybody. This is my father
Father.
coming in on my first stream of the year.
このせいで見る
Right, my
渋滞もあのざま
Hold on for a quick. Hold on for a quick second. All right, back.
わしゃ手が出せん。お前さん、手を貸してもらえ。
So I got Blackbeard on my crew.
俺に構うなホーディのやつをやってくれ
When I think about it, that's actually a pretty strong move.
ごめんなさい。楽しく。ついいつもより力が入ってしまったの。
Oh wait, gotta defeat Hody Jones. And he all the way up there. What you doing up there, Hody?
こんな傷大したことないわい。
Jinbei! Oh, I gotta rescue him. Because he is part of, like, thank you for everything. If I rescue him, then I should get the special effect of slowing down time when I use Kizuna.
てめえが何者でも俺たちの敵には変わりね
かたじけない。
えやられちまって
フルフルフル。
ブラックホールリベレーション
Liberation Stomp. That sounds like something that Bello Betty would come up with.
沈み込んでやるこんなやつに
痛かったかしら。ごめんなさいね。
負けちまうとはよやられちまって
味方になるのを許してくれ。
俺も一緒に戦わせてくれ
大したことないわね。
おめえの活躍歓迎するぜ。
やっぱり俺がいないとダメか。
One unique thing about Robin is she can easily dodge these moves.
てめえらの相手してる場合じゃねえんだよ。
相手もロギアとはいえ区画は取らねえ。悔いを残さねえよう本気でやってやるぜ。
Alright, this zone is mine. Now we need to catch up and prevent Sanji from getting all the way over there. Which, given how fast we are, should not be a problem. Though for Robin, her attacks are not necessarily that widespread. Requires a little bit of setup, whatnot. But one of the changes I really do like that they're doing for Robin in Pirate Warriors 4 is, if you guys have seen her character introduction video, she has a lot of moves that are now widespread and can cover a large distance, including the ability to cause her hands to pop up next to her, kind of like summon swords from Devil May Cry, that actively seek out enemies around you and just, you know, barrel towards enemies. I wonder if they'll keep the gimmick for certain characters, like Sanji can't hit women in the game, because that kind of made it detrimental. When you're fighting certain characters as Sanji and you can't really do any real damage unless you do special attacks. But playing as a female character against Sanji, you're basically protected from being hit with him. Did Smoker make his way down here? Where'd that smoke come from? Alright, Sanji's down again.
ごめんなさい。楽しくてついいつもより力が入ってしまったわ。
Alright, let's go back to Ace, help him out.
すぐに戻ってくるから心配すんな。
Oh, it's not a counter. I thought it was a counter that let me trade places, but I guess it can do that already. Well, what do you know? Blackbeard trying to flee, even though he has dual powers? This is unprecedented. Hey, Ace is in. Let's save Teach. Oh, it's Kizaru! Man, did you see this? Okay, so Blackbeard just came out of nowhere and just brutalized an admiral. So we're just gonna not talk about that. Just came in and grabbed him and just beat him down. That was actually one of the nicer combos I've seen one of these characters do. And that zone is now mine. So let's take care of the next one.
ここは抑えた。次行こうぜ。
ニュースイーダー
Oh! Prevent Fire Captain from reaching Westtown streets! Get back here! Get back here, Captain! Don't lose! Don't! I can't lose! Was that enough? Was that enough? Yo! That was close! I'm still I wonder what new moves they actually are gonna give her, because I just grabbed his junk and that one hit KO'd him. I think I know what we're gonna take out Sanji with now. Ah, if only Khalifa was here. Alright, so y'all just gonna put Sanji closer. And Mr. One's there. That's the thing with me, I get so caught up in the carnage, I forget certain objectives sometimes. That's probably what she would say to me. What with me dressing Robin up in her Dressrosa outfit. Alright, Sanji, where are ya?
まだまだ俺たちの力をもっと見せてやれ。ジョークが俺を剣士だ。俺は
Got hyped for Fire Warriors 4, so you installed Power Warriors 3, played a little bit, uninstalled, now you want to install it again. It's a good game. And with Hachi, take no damage from enemies for the duration of the period, which means invincibility, boy. Which means no one can touch me now. It's just absolute carnage. I hope the video can process everything that's going on right now, because it's a lot. Stop running, Sanji. All right, now for the grab. This is why you do not upset a woman who can grow her limbs out of anywhere, and she knows exactly where to hurt you. Oh snap, we got an S rank for that. That was nice. Well, that was good. Alright, we got one last character to unlock, and then I have all people available for Nightmare Log. I'm kind of hoping that the concept of, you know, completing the last island of Nightmare Log resets everything, and also resets all playable characters, because it became kind of tedious to just constantly unlock everybody you want to play through on Nightmare Log every time you finish the last island. So here's hoping that they kind of change up the whole different modes for Pirate Warriors 4 and actually give berries a different purpose instead of, you know, leveling people all the way up to 50 and then you use coins to break your character's level and then level up naturally after that point. So I'm just kind of hoping that, I mean, I trust them to do the right thing when it comes to replayability for the game, so we'll just have to see. I don't want to get too presumptuous and think they're gonna do this and think they're gonna do that, or say that this is a bad decision or a good decision until I have the game in my own hands and I play. So I think I'm gonna do one more character. Yeah, I'm gonna do one more character. You got dealer's choice, you guys. And then I'll probably end the stream here and then start the other one up so I can do my reflections for December. So it's whichever person you guys want, just let me know. I'm taking requests. Oh, that reminds me, I'm supposed to be looking through to see when the last... we only got 2. Okay, so looking at my videos now. We only got 2 chapters. 3 if you count the one that people have read already. So, that stream probably won't last as long. But that's fine. I'm just pull up the pages I need so we can actually go over those. It's just chapters 965 and 966, so I'll just go ahead and get that set up. Frankie, Boa, or Brook? Ooh, I haven't used Brook in a while. Frankie I used recently in order to get his skills, and Boa... Boa's 85, Brook is 73. Alright, let's work on Frankie, Boa, okay, so I see 2 for Frankie already. So we might go with Frankie. If I don't see any other suggestions from anybody else in the next, like, I don't know, 20, maybe 30 seconds after you guys hear me say this, then we'll just go with Frankie. But in that time, alright, I haven't seen anything else for anybody else, so let's go with Frankie. We got New World, and we got Normal. Brook is fine too. Okay, so it's either Frankie or Brook. Alright, there's only one official way to settle this. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch the tiger by the toe. If you holla, let him go. My mother told me to pick the very best one, and you are it. Brook! Yo!
では歌いましょうか。
Alright, let's use Brook to take down the last person on this entire map. Buggy!
歌いましょうか。
just enough for Hero's strength.
負けられぬ決戦。失態を演じれば石になると思え。
とうに覚悟はできている。とんよっオーバードクードロアソウルソリッドそうソウルソリッドそう手合わせと
Oh, and I have Boa Hancock on my team too, so now we get Hancock and Brooke. If I get Frankie on my team as well, then that's pretty much everything everyone suggested. Do you realize? Oh, level up clutch. Love that. You guys realize that Brooke might be one of the strongest sword fighters out there if he actually wasn't so silly? Like, can you imagine? What's up with those arms that Frankie has? Which Frankie? The mechanical ones or the relatively Popeye-sized ones? Because he augmented himself as a cyborg, so that's why his arms look that way. So when the time skip came, he augmented himself even further, so he replaced his regular arms with completely mechanical ones. And he has smaller ones inside, so he can still do shipwright work. That's a pretty good move. Brooke stood up to Big Mom for a little while there, respect for the musician. Not only that, but the fact that he called Big Mom young lady, because Brooke is, what, 80 years old, 90? Like, Brooke has been around for a while. There's just a lot of the history of the world that we don't know from Brooke's eyes. Like, he was around before Gold Roger became king of the pirates. Because back in the Sabaody, he was talking about a young rookie that clearly is referencing that being Roger. Because he was saying, oh, I remember a rookie by that name. So Brooke has been around since before Gold Roger himself was a pirate. Defeat Whitebeard or escape in 3 minutes. We're gonna defeat Whitebeard.
します。
誰にも渡さねえ。
この地に踏み入らば石になると思え。
Yo, I gotta say, with Hancock on my team, this is actually not really that hard. It worked out. Not gonna lie.
お気をつけて。
世話の焼けるやつじゃ。
ガボットボンナパン。
ソウルキングブルック。お望みならばまだまだお相手いたしますが。
麦わらの仲間に先を越されたか。俺はもう怒りで物も言えねえよ。
Getting strong enough to take out these captains with relatively easy combos now.
程度。ってことね。
この地制圧いたしました。
And I got myself some tangerines. Only thing about Buggy is he is annoying to fight because he likes to throw projectiles out. Alright, well that moment of reprieve is up. Let's take out this next zone.
骸骨といえど札付きでございます。波の海賊に負けはしません。
ソウルソリッド。失礼します。オーバードクール。かなわねえ。一旦逃げるぞ。 まだ終わってねえのか。もたもたしやがって。今さら決着をつける気などなかったが、こうなっては仕方あるまい。まずいな。予想外の展開だ。
Help Shanks and defeat Mihawk. Really? And Mihawk is gone.
剣を使う者同士負けるわけにはいきませんでした。
鷹の目を退けると大したもの。次は俺とやってみるか。
こ
Hold still, Captain Kuro.
控えよスレイブ
Slave Slice. I gotta admit, they do be coming up with some very cool, unique names for some characters' moves when you pair up with people.
てめえら無駄に抵抗するんじゃねえ。今そこで計画通りに消されろ。いますよ45度。さすがに腕がなまっていたということか。
骸骨といえど札付きでございます。波の海賊に負けはしません。
Okay, I gotta be careful here.
はいお気をつけて。
Ooh, I need to watch this. Thank you, Wiper. Thank you, Tangerines.
邪魔をするからこうなる。
Oh, we got some more Tangerines. Health is back in the yellow. I will graciously take that. Did Shanks join me? Yes.
お前らになら手を貸す。
ゲレゲレ君、そんな力じゃダメ。乙女になって構わないってこっちゃべる。お断りだ。俺は必ず戦い抜いててめえを倒せるだけの力を手に入れるんだ。いきますよ。パーティーミュージック。ちょっと放りますよ。オールソリッド。ちょっと放りますよ。オールソリッド。
We're still getting hit pretty hard.
あいつあるな。俺が出るまでもなかったか。
このままですぐと思ったら大間違いつけぶるよ。
Alright, let's beat Ivankov and bring this to a close.
失礼。ここは私たちが頂戴します。
Okay, that's the thing about having people fight alongside you, is that they will sometimes completely take out your... They'll take... There you are. There you are, Wiper. There you are. Alright, where's Ivankov? Hey, Ivankov's helping me now. And more tangerines. I am really skating on thin ice with the amount of health that I have. And there's Buggy. I got Shanks on my side. Hancock. Alright, let's add in Ivankov to the mix. Now that I think about it, some of these moves that are really good for them, I wonder which moves have they made into the supers that have the cooldowns. How is Sanji about to retreat? Oh, he's facing Bucky. Okay. Don't worry, Sanji, we've come to rescue you. And then... Brook would be a very formidable if you honed more and utilized Haki. Yeah, if Brook used Haki in combination with his own Devil Fruit powers, he would be very, very potent indeed. Everyone dance for my amusement! Except for you, Buggy. You can die. Galaxy Slice. Is that an attack that's ever been used in an anime or a TV show ever? Far too late, Buggy. I outclass you now. Why doesn't that move ever hit him? Or any of them, for that matter. Please let it hit him this time. I'm getting very dangerously close. There's the hit. Oh, Hancock coming in, freezing him. This ought to do it, hopefully. Aw, come on! How many more do I need? Nope, this kill is mine. Sit down, clown. There we go. That got kind of close there. I need to figure out a different build for Brook. He's getting hit way too often. Yo! Alright, that was Brook. And that was the last person on Nightmare Log, so I got access to everybody. So now, it'll be definitely easier to start doing those build videos now. And I think when I get down to it, I'll probably showcase just how viable the build is on like the DLC missions like the Pirate Mega Showdown and the World Government Mega Showdown. Because I got a B rank in Nightmare Log for that and an A rank in the Pirate one. So we'll have to see. I have yet to try it on Akainu or Aokiji, so I just need to I need to work on them a little bit to see how good they are without having to worry about, you know, focusing on their Logia forms. So overall, I think this is a definite step in the right direction as far as my builds are concerned. So, with that being said, I'm going to end it here for today, folks, as far as streaming One Piece on the first stream of the new decade. Ladies and gentlemen, the year has literally just begun, and I cannot wait to entertain you throughout the next 12 months. Oh my goodness. We finally made it. And now, my job is just getting started. So, with that being said, hope you all enjoyed. Can't wait to see you all in my next stream, which is going to be right after this one, as soon as I create the thumbnail and what have you. So, hope you all enjoyed. Can't wait to see you all in the next video. So have a fantastic day. And once again, as always, later, peoples!